Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
What up? What up? What up?
Yo,
Yeah.
what
Hey
up, though?
everybody. It's been a week for the medias. The medias they've been listen. You know I love when it's a good week. When I ain't got to come up with no topics and I could just say this we gonna talk about, and I know that it's gonna be a decent like conversation. That's when I'm good on having a great show that night because I don't got to do no work ahead of time. It's just like other things in my life. Wow. Okay. Um. What's up, y'all? I'm Basim the Dream. It's been a minute since I saw y'all. I feel like that one day felt like a whole eternity. But I had a decent day today. You know what I mean? I had a decent week. How's everybody doing? Let me first introduce the guy next to me. That is Mr. No
Yo,
Excuses,
what
sir.
up? What's good with
Introduce
y'all? What's
yourself.
going on? I hope everybody is having a great week. I'm No Excuses, Mister. You already know the rest. And just trying to enjoy the rest of the week, man. We almost through it, so I'm glad that we on Wednesday. So 2 more days, y'all. 2 more days.
Yeah.
And the lovely
And
lady
we
to
got
the bottom side here.
we got B down there on the bottom of the screen. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hey y'all. I'm
Oh,
B.
she blushed. Oh, that was cute.
I'm B or Melanated Love. My
And
week
don't
was
shorten melanated love. Like say the whole thing. Don't say Mel. None of that shit. Her name is Melanated Love or B. Period. So my bad for the joint that we're using right now because
it's
I
okay.
got her whole like little the nickname she hates on there and that's my bad. I mean I know how to apologize. It's cool. But go ahead, B.
So good. Yeah, my week been it's been a week. I went out of town this weekend. I had a good time. Then I went fishing. When I came back, I caught a fish and I caught a crab. I had a good time.
All right. Where'd you go?
That's what's up. Getting to know nature.
I just went to we went to San Antonio, so it was like a little quick weekend get away from everything, and then came
Understood.
back, chilled for a few hours, and then was like, let's go fishing. So we got out there like midnight and came back at like 5 something in the morning. So yeah, we had a good time.
Water,
Dope.
dark. Yeah, I don't know that I'd do that. Like I want to look forward to the sun coming up.
Now I
And
don't
if
want
I'm
to.
out and if I know the sun ain't coming up for a whole 5 hours, I'm like, I don't know.
It's too hot, and it's you can catch a lot
Mm,
at nighttime in the middle of the night. Which we
mm.
were catching a lot of fish. But yeah, I prefer to go at night anyway instead of when the sun is out. So I enjoy myself. Like we had a good time. Yeah, it was nice.
All right. All right. Yeah, we saw your post. You don't gotta
I
blush. We saw it.
I ain't post, I ain't post
We saw it.
nothing. I
Think about what you posted Sunday on your story.
I post a lot of crazy stuff, but
Right, but that was you specifically. It was you. It was you. It wasn't. It was a picture and a caption, so it was you. It wasn't a. See, had you, I would have given you that if it was a meme.
maybe I was turning myself into a meme. I don't know. I was fucked up, so I probably said something crazy. I can't even remember because I text my best friend. I drunk text her. Yeah, so I don't know. I probably said something.
Oh shit! Let me. Yo, that's wild. What's up, everybody in the chat? So it's been a week, like I said. You know what I mean, I ain't really do much. I chill. You know what I mean, but I feel rested. Um, but it's been a week. We talked about Cardi's album last time we was here, and I said that I liked it. I said that it was pretty decent. Um, And then Nicki heard it. I'm assuming Nicki Minaj heard it, and she snapped. Cause yeah, I don't know the last time that we reviewed one of her albums on our show. I know we haven't ever. Because the only time I ever said anything about any of her albums, was when I shot that text message to the group chat and was like, "Yo, y'all gotta hear this Nicki song. This shit was written for us in our, yeah, I mean, the early 2000s."
Other than I
Like,
haven't liked anything since the Romans Revenge shit. So I don't
mm,
like, you stick Eminem on something for me, I'm listening. But after that, I'm just like, nah.
I was into that. I hear
But
you.
I just think a lot of this is going way too far.
Hmm.
Way too. Like, I mean,
Like,
it's
I'm gonna just say it. Kids should never be involved, but
never.
never.
And that's coming from somebody who I have been born, bred a battle rapper since I was 12 years old. Um, we talk mad shit, and you going to talk mad shit in battle rap. However, the cardinal rule is you keep dead people and you don't mess with kids. Some people cross those lines. Let's not get it twisted. They do.
Mhm.
And in most of the cases, you see what happens when those people cross those lines. Recently, there was a battle rap, and a girl from Louisiana, official, ended up swinging on coffee.
You
Her
say
name
that as
Coffee.
if she missed. You,
Oh no, she didn't
that's,
miss. The connection was crazy.
she hit
That
her
connection was
with her in the
5G.
face.
Like
Like,
the fuck. I mean, see it as soon as she said it. Like I'm gonna say, if I say "fuck your dead mama," next thing you knew, the two
yeah,
piece
that
and
was
the
it.
biscuit was right there, and it was real. So, was it warranted? I feel yes, because it was told already prior to, this is what we will not bring up in the battle. Like they
Yeah,
have NDAs that they do before the battle, like, yo, don't say this, don't do that, da da da. And she went past that, and that's what ended up happening. Now with this Cardi Nicki shit, it's a whole different ball game, because not only are they talking about the the other halves, they talking about the kids, they talking about other folk, they talking about dead folk, they just going all the way through and through. And like I feel like with you two being the two biggest females in rap at the moment, the smartest thing for y'all to have done would be go in the booth and monetize the shit the way fucking Drake and Kendrick did. It would have been that everyone would listen. It would have been that everybody would have watched it. Everybody would have went with it. Instead, y'all just put a bunch of drama out here for fuck shit. Like there and now, and Nikki keeps hinting at the "you're all gonna see on 326." I don't give a fuck in March what you say. I don't hardly give a fuck the next day when you say it. Now we gotta wait 3, 4, 5 months for you to open your mouth. What's gonna be that important by that time? Or will we even care at that point? I didn't care the day after, let alone. So now we're talking about, come on, son. Come on. Come on. I I don't know.
I
Y'all
hear you.
y'all 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 thought
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. Mel, I'm sorry. B,
You good? You
your
good?
thoughts?
I think that Nikki is the one that brought the kids up, and my thing is, yeah, like okay, we saying like you leave kids off the table, but don't come fucking don't start some shit that you really not prepared for real, because she's really like going all the way to the left with it. And um the bitches, it's something wrong with the hoe, like for real. She on too much fucking powder. I don't know what the fucking issue is, but she's doing way too much. And then you do a backhanded ass apology, like you gonna have to see me, like on some real ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and see, me when I was pregnant, I didn't care that I was pregnant, because I'm like, that my stomach ain't got shit to do with my fucking hands. You gonna have to
Mm-hmm.
see me about the shit that you said about my kids, and that's on everything I fucking love. I gladly take that fucking charge. I got fucking money. My money is long. I got good ass fucking lawyers. I'm gonna beat your ass once I drop this fucking baby. Like, on God, on everything I fucking love, cause she doing too, like, you're going too far. And another thing is, Offset is the fucking daddy, and this nigga so fucking pussy. You can't even speak up for your motherfucking kids. It ain't even about Cardi. Your kids being involved in it, bitch. You doing too motherfucking much. You need to chill the fuck out and calm down. Everybody think the shit is fucking cute and it's fucking funny, and Nicki is the queen and da 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 da. That bitch is fucking loony. She's insane. She done lost her motherfucking marbles. I don't see how people don't fucking see that. And if whatever Cardi was saying is true about her son, because I don't know, I don't even follow her, so I don't know if her son has issues or not. You damn sure have no room to talk about anybody fucking kids. You need to worry about your own fucking son and the motherfucker that your pedophile ass husband. Like, that's what the fuck you need to worry about, bitch. You worried about the wrong shit. And like you said, you talking about something that's coming out in March. Like, this is another thing. You can't stand Cardi yet you listen to the fucking album.
Had to. The whole thing, too.
Exactly.
The whole thing.
To do her rhymes and shit, you had to study my shit. You real fucking pressed. Like, for real.
So for me, it was a thing when I saw, up until Nicki mentioned the kids and shit, right? Up until Nicki mentioned the kids, it felt like everybody kind of was still, like, for years, actually, I won't even say then. I'll say for years, it felt like everybody was always on Nicki's side.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, like, y'all either have like a problem with wanting to belong. What's up, everybody in the chat? Wanting to belong, or y'all are just like her, like that mean girl kind of spirit, right? And so after, well, no, I'll say before she mentioned, right before she mentioned the kids, it felt like the tide had kind of turned. Like, it was like Cardi hadn't really said much, but Nicki went so far in even before she mentioned the kids that it kind of turned everybody else off. Like, she lost her whole hive. At least half of her hive is gone. Like, so her saying March this, March that, ain't nobody gonna be around to listen, because the things that you would have to do to keep this in everybody's mind and keep these people's attention is gonna make them not like you and not want to listen to it. So it's like, it's a double-edged sword. You can't win for losing in this, to me. Like, I just don't see Nicki coming away from this unscathed. Like, I think this is gonna be like a defining moment for her. Unless somebody can really get a handle of her, like get a hold of her and put her in rehab, because you can't tell me, like you said, she was on something. Like, and she was on something.
Hella people at that. So now it's not on Cardi. She's literally lining motherfuckers up and just going after every fucking body. You isolating yourself. No, and the people that, like you said, like the people that supporting her, y'all fuck niggas and fuck bitches at the end of the fucking day. Cause ain't shit she's saying and doing is fucking cool. The shit is not alright. You doing all this talking at this point, I don't want to talk no more. Like I said, you're gonna have to see me for real.
No, I think that's how Cardi feel for real. I think Cardi really do feel that way. Like, I think, and like I think that like, again, I really think that it's some type of substance abuse, like something. Like what Tiff said. Like, it's been going on for a minute. You know what I mean? I'll agree with that too. It started that way, and the women were the collateral damage. Yeah, because she even mentioned Jay and like Live Nation or Rock Nation but I'm saying with the Cardi shit, and it's like, that don't even make sense. Like, Cardi not signed to Rock Nation,
and said that him and Beyonce stole her fucking pose. Man, come on, we was back in the fucking day. Bitch, fuck over with a nigga standing up behind us. Bitch, that ain't your motherfucking pose. That ain't, like, come on now, like, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck that part. The part that killed me is when she said Juice WRLD died on purpose to fuck up her tour. Nigga. What? Like, yo, crack is an amazing drug. It's amazing. I feel like she was sitting at she was like, you know what? it's that time. And then just went in. Like she took a line, just turned her shit on and just went. Like I was, it couldn't, ain't no way. I feel like she did a whole 8 ball and then it was just like, this is what it's gonna be today. Just went. I guess. I guess.
Yeah, and you know what? Whatever it was, it definitely was that type of high that it mellowed out and made her sad, and that's why she wrote that half-ass apology. And one of her handlers, caught that shit and was like, "No, take this hit." At this point, I think she's being manipulated. I don't think this is naturally who she is. Like, I refuse to believe it. I pray that it's not her. I pray that it's the drugs. I pray that it's the handlers. I pray that it's everything besides her. Even though I never liked it.
Well,
don't
worry.
Don't
worry, Bass. Don't worry, Bass. We'll find out 326.
Yeah. Yo, I pray she gets the rehab.
So don't feel bad.
But the thing is this: if something happens to her between now and then, right? Between now, let's say, in the end of the year, something happened to her between now and then, it's all gonna feel staged. Like, it's like, yo, I need her to really go get help. Because none of this shit is gonna feel real.
This ain't even shit for the album, son. Like, this not even like, you know how you do certain shit because the album dropping and all that. This ain't even that. Because this is not good.
This could be part of a rollout.
I know they say all publicity is good for the rollout. I don't think this is good at all. The only way that it'll be good is that it's selling the record because people want to see what the hell you're going to say. But at that point, whenever it dropped 326 of next year, none of us are gonna give a fuck. That's where it's. I'm sorry.
So
deep on tour too. Deep on tour.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like,
she's gonna be deep in her tour by then.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? People not gonna. I mean, her fans, of course, but I mean, yeah, she lost 1 million fans in one fucking day. Good, that bitch need to lose all of them. But unfortunately, people support that trifling ass, fucking behavior.
Nah,
Diana lady.
So Tiff brought up her her latest interview. I saw the joint with Kai.
The joint with Kai Chanel was weird as fuck. That was weird.
That was disrespectful. Like, it really was. Yeah. First of all, why the fuck is your legs wide the fuck open and your pussy in his face, for one? And then two, bitch, don't act like you gonna fuck kids.
Because her husband likes kids. That's why. What do you mean? He don't like her? He don't fuck her. He likes kids. And I don't even have to say allegedly. This nigga is a convicted fucking child abuser. Like, we don't have to soften this blow, say allegedly, none of that shit. Come try to sue me if you want to, nigga. Like, first, like, what are we talking about? She is married to a molester, and her brother is a molester. Her husband doesn't want her physically. He wants her money, but he don't want her physically. Like, come on. She wanted, she wanted some type of, like, some love. She wanted a nigga to take her down.
Yeah.
She was hoping Kai would be like, you know what, after these cameras go off, let me call Ray J and we gonna get it. Like,
you play like you gonna kick him in his face. That shit is disrespectful. Like, she's just a disrespectful ass fucking bitch. She need to be in a fucking mental institution and one of them fucking.
She said the licensed lady that can prescribe the good stuff. I feel it. But see, that's the thing. I don't think that she needs to be medicated. I think she needs she needs, like, what is it called? Methadone to help you get off heroin and shit. She needs that. Like, she needs to get through the withdrawal and shit. By the time Cardi on tour, I think that, Nicki should be coming out of rehab. Like, I think the timing should line up, and then, like, at Cardi's first show, Nicki come on stage and they do, like, a song that they wrote while she was in rehab. Like, that's what should happen. That would be, like, the greatest thing to start off 2026. Like, I don't think anything can happen better to start off 2026.
Nicki on her verse, then Cardi kick her in the Sparta hole of death, like, right off the stage.
They would have to get through that first. That part would have to have happened already. Like, I definitely agree that Cardi got to see her. Like, they got to see each other. Like, I agree. But I'm saying all of that would happen prior to. It's like, get your shit off. Because, somebody mentioned it. Men, if it got to this point, men could fight. And it would die there. Like, it would be like, yo, we gonna handle this real quick. You call your people, we gonna go to this gym and we gonna, tussle. Ain't nobody got to know about it, but when it's done, it's done. and it's not going to be mentioned again. Versus, you know what I mean? I don't think that she could do. I don't think that they could do that. So I think that it would need to be handled. Like they need to just go knuckle and then try to figure it out from there. I don't think that like a verbal apology ain't it in this case. It ain't no apologies that I think Nicki could say between now and then that would save this.
Nope.
Yeah, I think Hennessy might get to that ass too. I'm with you on that, Tiff. Because Hennessy ain't playing by her little nieces, man. She don't. She gets busy. So
Now I do agree. Offset could have said something.
he
Do I
did,
think
but
he
it
would?
was so corny. He did, but it was real corny.
What
Like
did he say? I didn't even know he said that.
he had a show and he brought culture on the stage and then said something, but it wasn't like to the point where everybody was like, "Ooh," like he should have said
Well.
something.
So here's my issue. Here's my issue. Nicki knew she was lying. Nicki knew she was just mad, talking shit, talking about culture. Like, there's no way you can look at that little girl and say she ugly by no stretch of anyone's imagination. And I feel like my four daughters are the four most beautiful girls and turning into young women that have ever been created. And I'll still look at culture and say, no, that's a pretty little baby girl. Like for anybody to say no, culture is ugly, it's like that's weird. Like when people used to say that shit about Blue, I felt the way. And it was like, yo, like that shit is weird to me. Like so Nah, I don't think. And so what I'm saying with that is that I don't think that there was anything that Offset could have said that would have satisfied his daughter. Like I don't like. So for me personally, like let's say I'm in that situation and one of my kids' mothers, you know what I mean, was being berated by some chick, and they started talking about my child. Am I immediately going to jump in? Nah. But am I probably gonna let my daughter say some super disrespectful shit that I would never let her say in no other case? Probably. Like
I'm just happy.
probably.
I'm just happy because I felt like what Cardi said. It was not. It wasn't funny, but it was funny. Like it was just like wow. When
No,
Cardi
I don't.
snapped back was
Yeah, the
hilarious.
snapback was crazy because it was pointed and direct.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was pointed and direct. I loved
He
it. Like
was
it was like
like, "Your
nah, like
son's favorite color is 5." I said,
yeah. And I don't want to laugh. See, that's wrong.
"Wow."
That's wrong. Like
See, I
laughing at
said,
that
you
is
know what?
wrong.
See that?
See,
What
but
I said.
that's what I mean. I mean, I think that was just too far. And since we're on Cardi and Offset, so some rumor went out saying that Offset was walking away with 70% plus the taxes paid on the house. Luckily, it was just a rumor because what the fuck? Like that would have just like all right. So I'm all about the non-breadwinner getting, you know what I mean, keeping their lifestyle. I'm 100% behind that. 70% is a bit much. Like the fact that she's paying the taxes on the house should be enough. It should be the taxes, and you walk away with whatever the difference, the 50% of what she made between the time y'all got married till now, till the time y'all get divorced. Nothing, don't count nothing before, don't count nothing after y'all separated. So last year. So any new deals and shit that she might have had, cool. Like that, you know what's funny? That might be why she didn't drop an album.
Yeah, she
They've
wasn't
been going through
stupid.
this. They've been going through this for the last 3 years, 2, 3 years, like before, like since COVID, 2020,
Yeah, she waited.
2021.
She waited. She waited
She waited
until,
till she was fully separated a year, almost to the
and
day.
it said, "Yep," and it said,
Dropped the
"Here's an album."
album. Yup, dropped the album, and so it could have been, yo, I don't want you to have none of this shit because this shit about to go up. It might have been strategic
Yeah,
because
her
now
lawyers ain't
again,
stupid. Her lawyers
yeah,
are not.
you can't count nothing for a year because you can't tell me she wasn't prepared to drop last year when they first announced it. They announced that shit in 2023 that she was supposed to be dropping in 2024. She said it. That was when her and Joe got into it. When Joe was like, "Yo, she never dropping another album. Don't count on Cardi to have music again."
Well,
That was
he was basically
2023.
saying it because the fact that Takeoff was writing everything.
Well, no, not only that, she also had gotten too big for the music. She outgrew the music like at some point. Like, and then this kind of the whole Offset shit kind of brought her back into the spotlight to where as though the music, you know what I mean, they could start building. But you can't tell me you own 4 or 5 houses and you're not in a business. Like she got she got businesses. Like Jeezy broke the block because he had businesses, not because he was Jeezy, not because he was a rapper. You know what I mean? Like I think about Slim Thug. Slim Thug was buying the block before he was a rapper. Like before niggas on the East Coast knew who he was, and I knew she was gonna do that. But before niggas on the East Coast knew who Slim Thug was buying the block. Like that was his, you know what I mean?
She wants to call him all types of pussy so bad.
Oh, like, yo.
Like it's
Listen, let
like
me
it's
just say this.
killing her inside. Look, I'll say
Let me just
it for you here. That nigga pussy ass, the old pussy ass, like that. She's holding everything in herself to not say that shit. It's so funny. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Go ahead, B. What was you gonna say?
I just think, I mean, Slim Thug is weird as fuck. He is. He gives off creep fucking vibes. But I just had to get that. Had to say a little bit. I think that she should do what T did. Pay that, get that nigga whatever fucking money. What he asked for, like 70,000 or something, and whatever.
70 million.
Oh, 70 million. If she got it,
she got it today. But so what? 70. That is 70% of her current worth. She wasn't worth 100 mil last year.
Okay, so then that is ridiculous. Because I thought it was, I don't know, I thought it was 70,000. Okay, so
no.
we got to come to a compromise. I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna say 50-50, and you pay the taxes on the house that you gonna live in. That's that to me would be fair. 50-50, and wherever the fuck you live at, you pay your own fucking taxes. Like that makes sense to me.
I want to be done with it. Like niggas.
Yeah, like I don't want to pay no alimony, none of that shit. How much you want? Here, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, wrap it up. Get the fuck out my
like, had this shit done before the baby get here. Like what the fuck? Baby due in January, right? Like get this shit the fuck done.
Yeah, you using that to have some type of control and power over me, and this
yes, that's exactly what he's doing.
Like, come on now.
Because that shit is wild to me. No, not at all.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then what's even crazier is motherfuckers saying that he put her on. No, the fuck he did not put her on.
I had this whole argument today.
All right, so how they've been together 7 years, right? Her album dropped 7 years ago. Like, and Bodak Yellow was out for a year before her album dropped. And she was on Love and Hip Hop 2 seasons before she even got signed.
She was worth 22 mil in 2018. She was worth 22 mil in 2018.
And we don't know how much she was worth in 2005 when she was still at Starlets. Like,
this was before. That's what I'm saying. And this is before the syndication of Love and Hip Hop. So I was having the same argument today.
You're right. Damn.
Y'all can't sit here and tell me that if it wasn't for the Migos or if it wasn't for Offset, because that had nothing to do with it. She was already on. She was a New York household.
They grew without each other. They didn't really need each other.
She was a household name prior.
The base of their relationship.
Now, did it push sales? Yes, it pushed sales. Of course.
Why do you say that? I still feel like she's an East Coast rapper. She was going to get the same fan base she got.
No, I'm saying it pushed. I'm saying it did. It wasn't going to do nothing but expand. Like people that did were like,
yeah, okay, but that's the thing. If I credit him, I'm gonna give him at most 10% of that the notoriety.
That's the most.
I would say
5. That was my initial thought.
Because he can't even do this shit by himself. My nigga, you had to be a part of a fucking group. And then you still had to fall on your fucking wife. Like.
Yeah, because his album was trash. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. His album was garbage.
Come on now. He's not. That's why he pushing so fucking hard. Like, it's just like the men that Mary be getting. They come up off of her after they get fucking married. It's the same fucking shit. Now you want to collect your money from her after you did all the fucking dirt. And I don't understand how because he cheated publicly, how he is able to even, I don't know. I just want to see how the shit gonna fucking play out. I really do. I want to see how it's gonna play out.
Because we live in a patriarchy, so infidelity is not like technically a reason enough to leave with nothing.
It depends on what state you in.
No, but I'm saying either way, but any state that you're in, they won't, if you aren't the breadwinner, you're not leaving with nothing. You may, there may be some penalty to it, but you won't leave with nothing. And that's the thing. So it's like, he's going to leave with something.
Who ain't on bad
and
booty?
He's leaving here with something.
But who ain't on bad booty? Who ain't on bad booty? Oh, man, that's hilarious.
So, but, all right.
I think we give them enough time.
What you mean?
I'm ready for everybody else. I think we done gave Cardi and Nicki enough time.
Oh, God, I don't want to.
You do want to.
I don't. Why is this chick back in the news again? Like, what the fuck, yo? Listen, let me say this. I love my wife to death. But if she went on TV, on any media site, social media, and said, hey, Vaseem gets a lot of attention from women. I really feel a way about that I don't get the same amount of attention from men. I would have divorced her that day. Just me, though. I don't want to put that on nobody else. Just me, though. I don't want to, me and Dre. It's me and no excuses. That's it. It's us two. Because I don't want to put that on nobody else. I don't want to say.
Wait, hold on, sir. You would have had enough time to call whoever to do the divorce. I'd have been on the phone for you. So, this is Vaseem, the Dream's lawyer. I didn't pass any boards for this. No, I did enough criminal justice at Rutgers to do this. He's not there anymore. We're not going to be there anymore. I'm so sorry. Yeah, yes, that's my sister. I love the motherfucker, but I'm just telling you, is she crazy? What do you mean? What do you mean attention? The fuck? Are we serious?
No. My thing is this. Here's the thing. Do I believe that she might feel away? I mean, she might feel some type of way.
Yes, listen, no.
And that's fine, but saying it publicly is the issue. Like, yo, you and I had a whole thing. We had a whole blow up live on stream about me looking at you and saying you're not being authentic, right? There's still a line that I would not allow you to cross in your authenticity. Because I love you and I also know you know the line. Like, you know the line not to cross.
But the thing that's crazy about this situation is why I keep telling everybody, I keep having the same argument. Everybody's like, she's entitled to her feelings. Ain't nobody say she's not. She can feel how she wants to feel.
However
she
you
is
want to
a
feel.
human being. It's just the decorum. It's
which clip should I start with?
Read the fucking room. Anyone that you want. Read the room, man. Read the room. Let's go.
All right. So, B, did you hear the when she was on Red Table Talk back in 2019?
No, that's probably what y'all are talking about. Is in my mind is the video that you was
just the one we just saw. Just then. All right. So we'll start with that. Let me see if I can find it.
I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was.
All right. So let me start here. Because I thought that the question was in there, and it's not. The rest of the clips all have the question that was asked. The question that she asked her was around, like, did she see herself being an NBA wife, like, as like a teenager or whatever? All right.
Ayesha, what would you say is some of the best advice?
I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughters so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like, did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
Big.
Okay, so I can understand where she's coming from. She's just saying, this is just my understanding, is she didn't want to have kids. She wasn't expecting her life to pan out the way that it did.
Real quick. She said a year after her life, the thing shifted. A year after, when her daughter turned 1, the thing shifted. You know what I mean? And she wanted something for herself, blah, blah, right? Real quick, I got to go find it again because I got it. Okay. Hold up. I got it. I'm coming. Give me a sec. So she has 2 more children after Riley. 2 more.
Right.
All right. They are in age. Give me a second. I'm finding it. Yeah, give me a second. I'm not there. Where the hell is it? All right, whatever. 13 to 18. Let's say 13 to 6 is how old her children are. It's 3 of them. So let's say 13, 11, and 6. So a year after you had your daughter, you had this moment of clarity to say, yo, I'm not career-wise and personally where I want to be. And a year later, you had another child. They in California, abortion is legal, so we're not going to play the she didn't have a choice game. She knows she's pregnant well before anybody else around her would know that she was pregnant. So when we going to start punishing ourselves for our choices and stop throwing the people around us under the bus for not supporting us the way that we want to be supported?
Well, I think that's where my interpretation of it is different, because it seems like people are viewing what she's saying in a negative manner.
All right. She said it 6 years ago. Same exact thing. Almost could overlay the videos. Like literally, she said the same thing. Matter of fact, like here it goes.
Ayesha, what would you say is some of the best advice you've received in regards to managing what comes with being a partner to, I call, a spotlight athlete?
Well, first of all, I think we've all been very blessed to have an example for us. And a lot of people in our situations don't have that.
Yeah.
And so they enter into this big, crazy world and they go a little crazy. But the one thing I think that I've taken away from Mom, she's very strong and powerful. She's always been able to balance her wants and needs along with her children's wants and needs and her husband's wants and needs. And she's always done it with grace. That's kind of why I need to make sure that I have something for myself as well as my marriage, because one, you know, it's going to make me happy and full. I'm going to be a better parent.
Yep.
2, it's going to make my husband a better person as well, because then he has this strong woman next to him who, you know, has her own wants and needs and knows what she wants.
Exactly.
And so I feel like I have greater value and passion, and I'm just a happier person that way.
Yeah, definitely.
And so that's something that it's been hard.
Yeah.
It hasn't been easy.
What's been the most difficult part of it for you?
Trying to figure out how to balance work life, mom life, and being a wife. And sometimes I want to give up the work life because I feel like, am I cheating my children of my quality time with them? Am I cheating my husband out of like me solely being there for him all the time? It takes a lot of quiet time, solitude, like searching within yourself, taking a deep breath and being like, okay, no, this is okay. I got this. Because I spent a little while not doing these things and I think I was kind of miserable.
Oh, I'm with you.
So then she spent the next 6 years still not doing them.
Okay, so her not that's something else on why she's not, like, why isn't she doing it? But what she is saying is she doesn't have her own identity as herself. She's a mom and she's a wife. And she has talents that she is not utilizing. Now, why she isn't utilizing it, that's something that she has to figure out. But I don't see her putting her marriage down or putting her husband down. All she's saying is, hey, my husband is my husband. He's a dad, but he also has his own thing that he's doing, which is basketball. I don't have my own identity. I don't have who I am because I am a mom and I am a wife, and they are my priorities, and I'm getting lost in the middle of this. And that happens to a lot of people, men and women. I don't, like, that's why I said I think my viewpoint on it is going to be different than everybody else's, because she's just saying she's lost. She's in a lost space right now. And sometimes not everybody knows how to get out of that particular space. That
Devin, you going deeper than I'm willing to go. But you're right. Go ahead. No, because, all right, so what he said was that her controlling parents caused this lack of identity, which is 100% true if you get into her story. I don't feel like it's necessary for me to get into her story that deep. But if you get into her story, yeah, by all means, that is 100% true. 100% true. But, Dre, go ahead. Say what you was going
say. Okay.
You wanted to talk about this shit.
You shut up. No one's saying that she does not have the right to change her mind. She is human at the end of the day. So any type of feeling that she wants to have, she is able to have it. However, where you're fucking letting it be known at is the problem. You do not need to make, like, what are you, LeBron fucking James? Is this the decision? Do we all have to tune in for it? I need to know that you're going to take your talents to South Beach? What the fuck are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Nobody's mad at the fact that she has her feelings, that she's like, oh, my husband gets all the DMs in the world, which I'm calling cap. You're not telling me by no stretch of the imagination that Ayesha Curry doesn't have one DM saying, oh, you pretty as shit, you this, you that, whatever the case.
Oh no, I know she got at least one. I know she got at least one because I sent it right after the show in 2019. I sent it myself. Make sure that she had.
Why I'm saying that, and the reason why I'm saying that, bro, is the fact that I've had this conversation, and they're like, "Well, I don't." When the people I would talk to was like, "Well, I don't think she maybe might not have had the attention." What we argued about this before.
Yo, what we're not going to do is rewrite what the fuck we see.
The rollout.
Like, what we're not going to do is that, because you can't look at that woman and say she's not pretty. She's fucking beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand this. So
it's
what
niggas in her inbox, and it's probably other players in her inbox because they not scared of Steph. Like the reason that they leave LeBron girl alone is because they might be a little bit fearful of LeBron a little bit. LeBron looked like he might have hands in comparison to another basketball player.
6'8" tight end. Like, come on.
That's like, exactly. Like, he ain't got to have hands. He can just
also, on the other end of that, though, Savannah has her own podcast that she talks about the shit that goes on. It's a little different. It's a little different. The whole thing that I'm saying about it is the fact that she continues to go public with the fuck shit. Stop going public. If you feel the way you feel, you have pastors, you have moms, dad, whatever she needs to go, but you do not have to get on social medias to express this. That's my only problem. I don't care if she can have all the feelings in the world and she's allowed to have those. Please stop using the whole she no one wants you to have feelings and no one wants her to change how she feels. If she feels she don't want to be married to that nigga no more, fine. But do you have to tell us? Or should
But
you just be telling him?
you're suppressed. So this is the thing. You're saying that it's not the place for it, but she's not putting her husband down. She's not putting her marriage down. All she's saying is she's in a lost space. And the thing is, a lot of people, a lot of women can relate to that. We wear so many fucking hats as a woman. And then when you are married, there are even more hats added onto that, and you can get lost where you feel like you're drowning, you don't know what your identity is. And
If
so
women want equality, y'all want equity.
why y'all always go to equality?
Because you're dealing with things, because you're expressing feelings for things that men go through regularly. Do you
But it's
not
not
think that
our
most men are compulsory when it comes to being a provider? A lot of men do not want to be providers at all, but they feel like the only way that they're going to be respected as a man is to be providers. So if that's the case, then that's the case for y'all too. Like, it is what it is. If you want to be respected as a wife, these are the things that you have to do as a wife. Yes, the patriarchy may be to blame. And if you don't want to, if you want to buck against the patriarchy and shit like that, then don't complain about the shit that you do from an obligatory standpoint, especially if you look at it like it's obligatory.
but
That's my issue.
y'all
I
suppress
don't care
y'all's
about having the feelings. You can have the feelings. You can definitely have the feelings. By all means. I have the feelings every fucking day. I have the feelings. I understand. But it's nowhere safe for me to go and say, yo, I don't really fucking feel like being a provider today.
Well, that sounds like that's a you issue, because you
But
should be
that's
able
what
to
she's
go
saying.
to
That
your
is literally
partner.
what she's saying, though. She's
But
like,
that's
yo, I wanted something of my own, as if she didn't just compliment her mother-in-law 6 years ago for being able to do it. So the idea ain't that it's impossible for her. The idea is she's putting other things in front of it every time she complains about it. And yes, it is complaining when you keep saying the same shit over and over again. It is a complaint.
okay. So this is the thing, because like I said, when it comes time to certain conversations, men tend to always go, well, y'all want to be equal, equality, equality, equality.
I
Y'all
said
suppress.
equity. I was very specific in the word I used. I said equity. The reason I do not use equality is because I do not think that on any level are men and women equal. Can things be equitable though? Yes. Meaning you're gonna be held to the same standards as me.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I forgot what I was about to say when you did
I'm
that.
sorry.
It's okay. My whole thing is she's not bad mouthing her husband, and I think that's where people are getting like all in their feelings about it, because it's like she's talking bad about her marriage and she's talking bad about him, and that's not what she's doing. He understands what she's saying, but if
She said that he doesn't. She literally said that he does not understand because in his mind it's not real. And in my mind, the thing that makes it not real is the lack of motion towards it, or at least what it looks like from the outside. Because if you're complaining to the people on the outside and we don't have all the evidence, then we can only judge by what we have. So if you're not if from the outside it looks like, yo, you complained about this in 2019, a couple months later, a couple years, not even a couple years, a year later, you had another kid. Like you at this point you're making choices. At what point do we say, yo, you chose to be here?
she
Yes,
did
I get it.
choose, she chose to be there. At the same time, she also is saying that she needs help, and she may not know how to get out of that place that she is in where she is lost. I really
Oh,
don't
did you
view it.
see those women on the red table talk? They
And
supported the fuck out of her. Like
because
she got people.
women feel
She got
that,
so
yes,
so then she got people.
But it's just like when somebody is when someone is suicidal, and you can say, I love you and I support you and I'm here all day. That is still not going to change the suicidal thoughts that are in my mind when I am at home by myself alone and that shit is on my fucking shoulder. That doesn't change that.
And what do we do with people that we consider suicidal in every state that I know of? We commit them.
You
get them the help that they need, like outside of their normal circle. You go to somewhere like, well, in Philly we got like Belmont, we got a few different other intake type places, right? For this, you can't. It's no point in going outside of the circle because your circle has so much expertise in it. That's the issue I have. It's like, yo, you literally have the people around you necessary to get you out of this place. So what's the reason that you either are choosing not to connect with them or can't?
Okay.
Like, that to me is weird. It's like, yo, if you got a circle around you, utilize the circle. Go ahead, Dre. Go ahead.
I feel like, and I'm gonna say this, and I understand what B is saying, where she's like, she's not downplaying her husband and so on and so forth, and whatever the case, and downplaying the marriage and none of that, right?
I think she
But
is
let's go ahead
downplaying
and
marriage
flip
if
this
she's
coin
saying
real
that she's
fast.
not if she's not fulfilled in it. I think she's downplaying the marriage.
But let's flip the coin though. Let's flip the coin.
Okay.
She said, and I'm gonna quote what she said, so I'm correct. 1, he does not understand her. 1, 2, she didn't want to have kids. She didn't want kids. And 3, she didn't really want to be married. If Steph would have gotten on here, or on like one of them, like
if
what do
any
you call
man,
it, like that
if
barbershop
any man,
show,
it ain't gotta be
that
Steph.
barbershop
If
show
any
with
man, I
LeBron
would
or
roast him.
anywhere, and he would have said, I should have never had kids. I never wanted to be married. Do you know how this shit would have been different? Now that's what, now tell me how that's gonna, tell me the difference and how that would have went on.
This is
That's
the
all I'm
thing.
saying.
You can have a certain, like, okay, this is how I want my life to be, and then you get with someone and it changes. That is normal. So don't act like that's not something that occurs on a daily basis. All she is saying is she does not have an identity, because her right now, all the focus is on her marriage and it's on her children. There is no who am I outside of my marriage? And that's when issues occur in the household, because then you become controlling. Now you combative. It's always something going on because you don't know who you are. You have your own thing, which is basketball. You have me to support you. I am your wife. The kids are being taken care of. But at the end of the day, who am I? What am I doing for myself? Who is pouring into me to make sure that I am reaching my potential, like I am pushing and pouring into you? That's all that, like, I don't see how it's not something that's being understood. And again, on the other end, because I know there will be a rebuttal, she probably doesn't know how to get to that point or where she even wants to go, because so many different things has occurred in her life. And yeah, she did have a child after she said that she's married to him. So to say, well, no, I don't want to get pregnant, or who knows how it ended up happening, it's like, you still.
So you said, wait. So I just want to go off what you're saying. Hold on, B. I just want to stay with you, right? So you said she couldn't find herself, right?
Yeah,
right. You said she couldn't find herself, right?
Find her identity, yeah.
Okay, give me one quick one, Bass. Can you please put the video on with the first video, not the one when she from back in the day? Can we put that one on real quick? And I want you to stop at a certain point.
How can you say her parents failed her? She's a grown woman.
You would have to and that's what I was saying to Devin, like when he first mentioned her parents, I didn't want to get that deep into her. But if you dig into her, you'll see. It's all there. But I didn't want to, like,
just play this for me real quick, please.
All right, I got you.
Please finish.
All right.
I just want to
Where do
show
you
this
need me
real
to
quick.
stop? All right, wait. You can stop it yourself. You
Yes,
can start
I'll
your
tell you
time
where to
yourself.
stop. I'll show you where to
You
stop.
can't
I'll show you
because
where to
you
stop.
muted.
I'll tell you.
All right, you gonna put a thumbs up or something?
Okay.
All right, thumbs up when you're ready to stop. All right.
Ayesha, what would you say is some of the best advice you've received in regards to managing what comes with being a partner to, I call a spotlight athlete?
Well, first of all, I think we've all been very blessed to have an example for us. And a lot of people in our situations don't.
Okay. Did y'all not see all them things under her name? Did nobody
Oh
catch none
shit.
of this?
I didn't. Let me see. Let me go back
Go
to
Ayesha,
it.
back
what
to
would you
it.
say is some of the best advice you've received in regards to managing what comes with being a partner to, I call a spotlight athlete?
Well, first of all, I think we've all been very blessed to have an example for us.
Is no one paying attention to all the shit that was up under here? You couldn't find yourself,
Celebrity
but you're a
chef,
celebrity. Whoa, stop.
restaurateur,
You couldn't
author.
find yourself, but you're a celebrity chef. You couldn't find yourself, but you're a restaurateur. You couldn't find yourself, but you're all this shit, but you never found yourself. Now, it's an understanding that everybody is looking for their niche and things of that nature, but stop the fucking bullshit in the cap.
All right. So can I say something real quick to that? So as we've been finding out in our older ages, people who do that probably have some type of tism. I'm guilty. Like jump from thing to thing. Like I'm a licensed realtor, a licensed pest control tech. Like the things that are under my name is pretty deep. It's crazy. Like you know what I mean, OSHA. Like you know what I mean, OSHA 10 certified, ready to be OSHA 30, and I ain't even working in construction. Like shit like that. So I'm not going to blast her for that. I'm not going to say that that's not her finding herself. What I will say is that if I had the privilege of being able to say that and my spouse was still a fucking billionaire, I'm going to calm down on saying it out loud. That's the issue. Like, that's really the issue. Like, I get it. Yeah, but I'm going to calm down on saying it to people outside of my marriage and outside of my therapist. Like, that's really what the issue is. The issue is just the publicity of it all. It's like, yo, sometimes you just can be quiet. You don't got to say everything that comes to your mouth. Like when she said the shit that she said back in the day that even got us started here in the first place for me. Because before this, I heard that there was some shit that happened before 2019 that she had did and said and whatever. But after 2019, like every time her name came up, it was some controversial shit. It was the, you know what I mean, mocking, taking off her ring when the attractive guy came to the studio when she was being interviewed. You know what I mean? It's the shit, this video. Fuck, I gotta play this one. I'm sorry.
Something that really bothers me and like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention.
Cap. Fucking cap.
Like, even if it's true,
Bash,
don't
can
need to
I
be
say
said.
something? You know
Because
what
I
you say
actually
every
had to,
show? You
I
know what you say
rewatched
every
that
show?
whole joint.
Do you know
But
what you
wait,
say
I
every show,
rewatched,
God?
huh?
Do you know what you say every show, God?
There had to be signs?
Nope. A man will fuck a cream cheese sandwich.
Yeah, so you can't say you didn't have no attention.
You're not telling me by no stretch of the imagination that there's not one person in her DM going, you bad as shit, you this, you that,
Before
something.
they,
It may
before a
not be
man,
fulfilling enough for her.
before a nigga finds out that she's Ayesha Curry, he was in her inbox. You can't tell me that he wasn't. Like,
You think nobody's in her
he,
inbox, B?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's people in her inbox. But you
Hell
don't
no,
know.
they ain't in an open marriage. Hell
no,
no.
they're not. No,
No. If
I
they
they're not.
was,
mean,
This man got Christian scriptures on his shoes. Like, no, they're not an open marriage.
that I don't know what she is looking for. Cause my thing is I don't give a fuck about, and I say it all the time, I can have 1,000 niggas in my under my posts and shit, and that shit means absolutely nothing to me. I don't give a fuck about, hey beautiful, hey queen, I give you this, bitch, shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. Thank you for adding money to my pockets for commenting on my post, but that's it. Like, I don't want attention, but I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Everybody, I don't need attention, but it seems like from what she's saying, like, okay, why, the thing is, why do you need this attention? Like, why are you looking for attention from other men? The only man whose attention you need is your husband. So I don't agree with what she's saying in regards to that, because you focused on the wrong shit. Like, that shouldn't be your focal point at all.
And so then when we look at that, and then we add in that she feels unfulfilled in her marriage.
But she didn't say she feels unfulfilled in her marriage.
All right, that she feels unfulfilled in herself. Which, if we were talking about a man, we would say that's his reason for cheating. So please stop. That's all I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop with the cat, yo. For real.
It's not esteem of herself.
Y'all would literally say that.
Herself, though? Is this not stuff that if she's not fulfilling these things, so all of these people that are rich, that have money, they have nannies and everything else that watch the kids and everything else, right? While they have all types of businesses and shit that get run. I'm pretty sure, right? These kids are not like little babies. They're kids, right?
They're able to say
so you're not telling me that when she sends them off to school or whatever the case may be, that she does not have the time to do what she's trying to do for herself. I'm not believing that. I'm sorry.
So the reason I can say I understand is because I feel like I'm kind of in that place in my life where I don't know what I want to do. I have my private investigator's license. I am a graphic designer. I am a notary. I have my LLC for transporting goods back and forth. And I still feel like, fuck, I don't know what I am supposed to do. Does that mean that I am not happy in my relationship? Absolutely not. I'm just fucking in a place where I'm just lost. So I get it. I'm still going to do what I have to when it comes time to my children and it comes time to my relationship. But it's like, fuck, I don't know which way to go. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what my purpose is. I've done it all. I done did the baking and doing I've done so many. I have a long list of different things
that's going to be under your name.
Right. And so I understand what she's saying, but that doesn't mean that I'm not happy in my relationship. It doesn't mean I'm not putting him down. And just for somebody be like, well, you don't have the money. I done been with niggas that had buku fucking businesses and hella fucking money, and the shit still, I still was like, I don't know what I want to do and what direction I want to go in. That is a me problem. So all I can do is actively work on that, which is something that I am doing. But I just don't think that she's talking down on her marriage. Like I said, I don't agree with the attention seeking thing. That shit is weird as fuck to me, because you got a fucking like, I don't get that. I don't agree with that at all. But I understand where she's coming from. You do get lost when you are in a relationship and you have kids, and it's like, fuck, like, what's next? What do I do? Who do I lean on? Who can I actually talk to? And I don't know that all of it, because y'all said that she said that he didn't understand, because I thought that he was understanding of it. So I don't know.
No, he said so in that video towards the end of it. I don't want to play the whole thing again, but in that video she said that she asked her, have you talked to Steph about it? And she said, yeah, he tries, but he doesn't understand. He doesn't look at it as real.
But see, okay, so with that being said, this may be a male's perspective. I'm from Florida. Because y'all are also kind of in agreement to what he's saying, where he doesn't feel like it is real. So the women are able to relate because we are emotional, we are more open and more understanding. And as men, y'all don't view it the same way. So unfortunately, y'all aren't truly going to understand where she's coming from and what we're saying by that. Because you just said you were like, well, we have this and we have that and da da da. Y'all bottle y'all shit up. Y'all handle it how y'all handle it. We don't handle it we don't handle it the same way. And so if people are asking her questions, she's going to answer it, and it's not something that's just affecting her. It affects thousands, millions of other women that are in agreement. Like, damn, I feel the same way. I'm lost in my marriage. I don't know what I want to do. I think it's just a male thing where y'all just.
So
don't.
I think you're saying. I think all right. So the issue is this. This is the issue, and it may be semantic.
You said I'm fucked up.
No, she said you fucked up because you started discussing, you publicly discussed your own situation, and it's like, no, that's not. It was a joke, but
she's trying to be sarcastic to us.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm like,
it was to us. It was to us more than it was to you. But so I forgot what I was about to say. Damn it.
Oh, I was saying how y'all closed-minded as far as
so we don't understand it. So we don't understand, like, we can't understand where she's coming from. All right. So it's not a manner of us not being able to understand it. I understand it. The issue is that even you just said it. She keeps saying her marriage. You said it's not her marriage. She's not unhappy. She's not lost in her marriage, because you even said it. You said the fact that she would feel lost in her marriage. She's not lost in her marriage. Her marriage is what is fine. Her marriage, if I'm going by what you're saying, her marriage and relationship is fine. Her relationship with her children is fine. It's her. She never says it that way. And that's
the accountability is never there. It's never an accountability.
She never says it that way. I get it. Yes. I understand being lost within yourself. Being able to say, yo, it's a fucking term for it. What is it? Imposter syndrome. It literally is imposter syndrome. I got all these fucking degrees and all this shit, but I still don't feel like I'm fulfilled
in my life.
Personally, within me, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not doing something. There's something that I should be doing. Now, what I will say is, as a person, they got all that shit under my name. It's just autism. For real. Like Adderall, Strattera, you know what I mean? They prescribe like medicine for it. Like, so it's just autism. I had to realize that one day, because it was like, yo, I really feel unfulfilled, but I'm a realtor, I'm an exterminator. And at that point, I was only studying to get my OSHA 10. Like, I was only about to go take the test. Like, so I understand from that perspective. But to me, it's like, yo, like, at some point you had to recognize that part of it. Like, you had to look within and say, yo, this is me. But she keeps not saying that. And that's where the problem lies. And it's not a soundbite thing, because I've watched the whole interview. So it's not whereas though like I'm pulling sound bites and shit like that. Because if she would have completed that answer and said, yo, it's not really about Steph. Like, if the answer to the question, because that's really the answer to the question, have you talked to Steph about it? Well, I'll talk to him, but it's not really about him. It's really about me. Had she said that, we wouldn't be here at all. At all. We would not be talking about her at all, because I would matter of fact, I'd be fucking praising her, because I'd be like, yo, 2025, look at women taking some accountability and nobody died. Like, what? Like, I'd be ecstatic about it. A woman took some accountability and she didn't commit murder? That's the only time women sometimes, like some women, I won't say all women, some women only take accountability when they admit the murder. Like, it's like, we didn't talk about
taking no account. I ain't admitting the murder. I don't give a fuck if you got me on camera, bitch. That is not fucking me, okay? I don't know who the fuck that is, but it ain't me. So you better do your motherfucking job, ho.
While you're listening to her and the red hair is moving and the glasses, I told you not to fuck with me, ho, bitch, puss ass nigga. All I'm saying is, man, it's the time and the place for you to talk about the shit, man, and that ain't it. Stop talking about everything in front of everybody. And like, who is prepping
Devin,
you
stop.
for interview?
Devin, stop.
And who's prepping? The only thing I who's prepping her for interviews? Because the thing is that
Nobody.
these interviews, listen, the thing is these interviews, they're going to do things like ask you loaded
You are the
questions. And those loaded questions are because they want you to say some crazy shit.
yeah. But my thing is this, and again, she's been in the same relationship since she was 16. And let's talk about it. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in people getting married before 25. I think that if you can't rent a car or rent a motherfucking Verbo or Airbnb, you should not be able to get married. Period. Like that's just how I look at it. Like you can't even go rent a fucking car. Like for real. Like, well, you can't rent a car east of the Mississippi. I don't know about west, but I know east of the Mississippi, you can't even rent a car. So, from my perspective, you shouldn't be able to get married before 25. You know what I mean? Just in case some shit happen, you see something that you like more. You know what I mean?
But
You
you
got. You know what I mean? You wanna try some shit. Shit. Could you imagine being like in a whole relationship, like committed in college, Dre? Could you imagine that, nigga?
I think though, to back off of what Tiffany is saying, I think that she may also, it's like she's in his shadow, but that's just the fucking reality of it, bitch. You didn't married a fucking basketball player. You're going to be in his fucking shadow unless you crawl yourself out of it. And so at
Shawnee
that
did.
point, huh?
Shawnee did. Shawnee O'Neal did.
She can't. You said what?
Shawnee O'Neal did. Shawnee
Oh,
O'Neal. Shawnee O'Neal, the producers of Basketball Wives,
yeah, that
and
old
well, all the
road.
sports
Yeah.
wives.
And now she a pastor wife.
Nah, no, we're not going to. Whoa. Wait. What we're not going to do is flag her off. Because let's be honest, this is the same shit. Because Shaq was the biggest sinner of all time. Shawnee came from up out of that shadow, having all them damn kids, to own her own shit and run her own shit. What makes Ayesha Curry this different person that cannot do the same thing? I don't want to hear that. I feel like it's cap.
Because it's
It's
not cap,
fucking
because it's
cap.
too
She
complete.
may be. Shawnee was not divorced. Shawnee was not divorced long
Yeah,
before she
not
had all
no
that
first
shit.
season.
No, she was
First
not.
season of Basketball Wives, they were still married.
It can
They
be
didn't get
two.
divorced until after.
It's two different people, y'all. So
All
two
right.
people can have the same exact situation
Right.
and they handle it completely different.
Yeah,
Everybody's
that I
path
agree
is
with.
not the same. And
That
so
I
that's
agree with.
why
You're
Shawnee was
right,
able
but
to
But
make
that
those
something
things
out of
can't
it. Where
happen though.
but that's also why. But that's also
That's
why I
what I'm
look at
saying,
it
B.
like.
Just
But
don't
no,
say
not
it
just that
can't
it
happen.
happened.
You feel me?
My issue still lies in the fact that they got married too young. Like Shaq and Shawnee still didn't get married until this nigga was in L.A. Like he was out of his like they were still together, but they didn't get married until he had left LA.
Yeah, but and
Like
then her
so
circumstances, that nigga super cheated, and she
yeah,
was still making sure that she paid for herself. Whereas Aisha's in a situation where that's not even happening. So that's what I'm
no, it
saying.
just
Let's not
no,
say
it
it
feels like
can't happen.
no, it feels like you know what I mean, like Shawnee was listening to Jay-Z while Aisha was listening to Drake. Like Shawnee was listening to you know what I mean, put a little in the baggie, put a little in the purse. Put a little in the baggie, put a little in the purse. And I don't even have no line for you from Drake, but emotions. like that's it.
crybaby ass nigga.
Oh, I want more people in my DM.
Crybaby
Like
nigga.
that's it. Like I think Shawnee was more. You know what I mean, Shawnee was about her business. Shawnee was. You know what I mean, she in the same. That's the thing. Like the only place that you can judge someone is literally where they would have had to make the same choice. And I feel like there were spaces where Shawnee had to make certain choices that I feel like the comfort of Aisha's lifestyle affords her the ability to not have to.
And so
Like
she
where,
got complacent.
so
And
she may not be complacent. She may not be complacent. It may not be. Well, no, there's no
at
way she's
one
gonna go
point, I'm
six
saying
years.
she got complacent with the lifestyle, and then it's
Yes,
like, fuck, now I'm a wife and I'm a mom, and I'm not doing what I wanted to do anymore. And so now I'm lost, I'm confused, and I don't know how to get out of this place that I'm in
yo,
and still be though wear those different hats.
you said I like 7 or 8 times just now.
Well,
Like
because
you started every statement with an I. That's the difference. That's literally it. And if she keeps saying she keeps not saying it. Like somebody said it in the comments. She was like, basically, what she's not saying is that it's Steph's fault. That's basically what she's not saying. She's not saying, well, this nigga didn't pull out 6 months before we got married, so that's why we had a baby right after we got married. She's not saying, well, you know, his time away from the house, especially during the season, they play 82 games a year. They try not to play many back-to-backs. So that means the season is literally from August to fucking August, like August to July. He literally is only available for maybe a month and a half to 2. He goes back to training camp in August. Think about the year of the Olympics. Now this nigga is going the whole fucking summer. So he ain't, you know what I mean? So I understand it. She feels like it's just her. The thing is, though, while he's in Greece or wherever the fuck the Olympics was last summer, or summer before last, that was 2024. Yeah, where the Olympics was last summer or wherever it was, she was getting those checks. Like, she still had access to the money. So if you needed to get a nanny and pay the nanny so that you can do some shit for yourself once or twice a week, nobody's making you feel guilty about, yo, I'm going to do something for myself for a few hours during the day while either my kids are in school or something like that. Nobody's going to make you feel guilty about that. Hell, nobody would make you feel guilty.
To do that for herself.
Exactly. Nobody, you just literally on the show 6 years ago, she said it. So my that's the part that blows me the most. It's like, yo, you know this because you've said it out loud. Like, you can only hold yourself accountable from that point on. Once you recognize the problem and you know what the solution is, if the problem persists, that is on you.
Yeah,
and she keeps not saying that. And that's the problem that I'm having.
I never felt like she was down in the marriage. I never felt like she was down in the relationship. None of that. It's just the fact that, one, I don't like having the conversation outside of the home. 1, 2, I don't believe in the whole wanting the attention. I'm hoping that's not the whole situation that she's talking about now, like around now.
No, I don't think it's the attention now. I don't think it's the attention.
I don't think it's the attention. But the being lost, that's something that's human and can happen. And we're not saying that you shouldn't have these type of feelings. That's definitely right. But she can also have something for herself with, like, and not in the feeling like she's neglecting the children. Why would you feel like you're neglecting your children because you're
involve them. Like, involve them then. Like, if you feel like you're neglecting them, involve them. Unless you're going to go be a stripper or a bartender. And I get it. Sometimes you just want to not be a fuck around them. And that's cool, too. Like, you don't have to, like, always want to be around your kids. Yo, some kids is bastards and assholes. One of my AirPods just died, and I don't know which one. Was it that one? Yeah, it was that one. But yeah, like, yo, Apple was trying to make me buy the new AirPods, and I don't want to.
It was just like $250.
They trying to force me, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, who knows honestly why she's not doing what she's supposed to. Yes, at this point, she has to hold herself accountable. When listening to her stuff, I didn't hear her.
Ayesha's from Canada.
Like, I never heard her say, like, my husband, or like, my husband's not making me happy, or I didn't hear any of that. So that's why I'm like, she's not faulting her marriage or him. It is a her thing. But I also don't dig in too deep into it. But just looking at the video, I didn't see it as she was talking, because people are like, oh, she's talking down on her marriage, and I'm like, I don't see where she is doing that. However, she does definitely have to take accountability. After, if y'all saying that she said this before and it's years have passed and you're still in the same space, you have to take, of course, that accountability for what's happening now and moving forward. The only way you're not going to be in this space is if you change it, and you have to. It's like me. I say I want to work out, but I ain't fucking working out. I'm just fucking lazy. I want to do it, but I don't want to fucking do it. So it's like, I just
got myself some resistance bands, a yoga mat. As soon as I'm done with fucking physical therapy, it's up.
I got so much workout shit in my fucking garage that it's fucking crazy. But I just still, like I said, I'm lazy in that aspect where it's like I want to do it, but it's like I need to get the motivation. Like, okay, bitch, come on, get your ass up. Or I need an accountability partner. Some people need accountability partners. You might be like, why the fuck you need that? And you, however, don't mind your fucking business. Don't fucking question me, bitch. But I need an accountability partner. Some people need that. You need somebody to be okay. Well, did you do it? Why the fuck not? Because how you gonna make change? How are you going to change something if you're not doing what you said you were going to do? And sometimes that people need that push. Who knows if she's actually getting that or not?
6 years in, and looking at again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go ahead and send you the video so that you'll be able to watch it yourself. But the Red Table Talk video shows me that she got support and she had support. Now, whether or not she kept the support is something different because we know how people, you know what I mean, can be. And sometimes every man in China ain't wrong. Like if somebody going, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but I am saying that I do know people who have support and don't. And I'll say I'm not going to say don't use it, but I'll say that when the support tried to help them, they wanted to be helped in a certain way, which is what this sounds like to me. And I'm like,
That's not
cool, you
work.
got that, but no, because I don't believe in helping people the way that they particularly want to be helped. It's like, no, because I'm the one that's doing it. I'm going to help you in the way that I best can. So, but yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
Now
that could
I
see.
have
be
to say
too. What
this.
you
Hold on.
say?
I have to say this part about it. It's not that he don't. It's not that he don't care. You can tell that he cares because every time this has happened, look at the way he plays. It was shown.
No,
It got to the point where the commentators were talking about his game. Like this is going on, such and such and such, and his game was lacking at times. So it's not that he doesn't care. Believe me, he cares. We just don't know what he's saying about it, but we have heard what she said. She said he's just like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what your whatever
Because
problems you're having, I don't feel they're real.
he
So
probably
in
don't know
his
how to
mind, he
fucking.
doesn't understand. He doesn't know
So
how to take it exactly.
what I'll say is this to the understanding part of it. Um, I think that just like y'all keep insinuating that men don't understand what it would be like to feel lost in yourself and like that in that space. Women don't know what it feels like when a woman downs herself and doesn't specifically say it, how it reflects on the man that's with her. Like period. Like
I understand both, and that's not what I was saying. I was just saying y'all y'all bottle y'all stuff in, whereas we don't do that.
no,
We move
that's not what
on.
I'm speaking to. No, that's not what I'm speaking to. I'm more speaking to you keep saying that you don't hear her saying that she's downing her marriage or downing him. I'm saying to you that if he's not lifting her up, then that's a bad reflection on him, whether she's resistant to the lift or not. Because if she's resistant to the lift, then why are you with her? As a man, that's your job. Your job is to, if you're married, your job is to lift up your wife. If she's saying I'm feeling like I'm not being lifted or I'm resistant to being lifted, then that still points to him from a man's perspective. Now, from a woman's perspective, you might be like, nigga, I don't need you to hold me up for nothing. Cool. That's great that, some women might feel that way. But ultimately, as a man, if your wife isn't excelling, even if you are excelling, but if your wife isn't excelling in her own right, especially in the things that she wants to do, then you're failing, then you feel like a failure as a husband. Hell, I felt like that way before I was a husband. Like if I'm with a woman and she's not being uplifted and being put ahead of me, I have whole issues with it. Like at my wedding, again, we had 175 people there. 150 were my guests. She might have had 25 people there. Yo, I don't need the spotlight today. I get the spotlight every day. I don't need the spotlight today. Let her have the spotlight. You know what I mean? She dancing down the aisle and shit. Yo, do your thing. I fucking love it. I want them to see what I see. If the world doesn't see what I see, then why are we here? And that's why every time she says it, I'm going to say that she's downing her marriage and she's downing her husband, whether she's saying it outright or not.
I understand that perspective because that's true. Like I don't want you to feel like this. I do want to help you. So how do we get out of it? And then it goes back onto what you were saying. She may be trying to control how it goes, and bitch, that's not how that shit fucking work. You need fucking help. You clearly ain't doing this shit your motherfucking self. So shut the fuck up and follow this fucking plan that we got set and see what fucking happens. If
No, you ain't even gotta say you ain't if you shut up, you ain't gotta follow the plan. If you shut up, you can do whatever the hell you want because you quiet behind closed doors doing whatever the hell you want. You don't gotta shut up if you doing if you know what I mean? Because first off, if you doing that, if you doing all the shit she want to do, she not gonna have time to be on nobody podcast. She not gonna be able to have no time to do no interviews because she gonna be busy. She gonna have chef life. She gonna have restaurateur life. She gonna have career woman life. Whatever life she wanna have, she can have it.
Didn't her restaurant close down? Didn't stuff happen with her restaurant? Man. I think it was here in Houston. I think.
Yeah, but Houston is brutal. Like I don't know nobody that wasn't from Houston that brought a restaurant to Houston that lasted. What Justin's closed in 5 years. Just like no, y'all. Yeah, Houston ain't the spot to be like. Yeah, well, she opened up a restaurant here and then it closed. Like, nah, y'all. Listen, it's not fair.
But yeah, I get that. I definitely understand like what you're saying because I wasn't. That's why I'm like she's not down in her marriage, but I do understand that aspect because I don't want you to be in this space, and so every time it's like, damn, well, what is your husband helping you because you steadily coming up and you're saying this? She should still be able to express herself. She also has to put forth action so that she doesn't stay in this space because at this point you just fucking running your dick suckles.
That's it. That's 100% it. See, look, we came to some type of agreement.
We did. Y'all finally let her talk. Y'all kept cutting me off. In the comments, that was like, let her talk.
I know. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I had to.
My bad. I apologize. See, I'm able to apologize, especially in public. Because if you're not apologizing in public, it ain't worth it. I mean, I'm not saying that I won't cut you off again. I'm just saying that I'm gonna try my best to pay attention ahead of time before I cut you off. Like I'm gonna do what Dre did, and he started covering his mouth.
So that's why I was saying, don't say I wasn't. I was over talking to you because
I know, but no, it wasn't you. It was me. It was me for sure. It was me.
Half the time I did this.
Yeah, you was raising your hand. I was like, listen, nigga,
fuck your hand. I see you raising your hand.
You know what? So all right, no. So I like how you said "fuck my hand." Now I want you to remember this, because when we get into the next heated discussion, I want you to remember that right there. I want you to remember it. I want you to write it down.
But all right, tell the people where to find y'all. B, you can go first.
TikTok is Melanated Love Talk. Oh shit, that's wrong.
No, it's not.
It's now the IG is Melanated Love Talk. TikTok is Nisha13, and my Facebook is Melanated Love. And my YouTube is. Don't worry about it, just fuck it.
No, YouTube is Real Talk with B. That's the YouTube. So we are Weaponized Ignorance on YouTube, Weaponized Ignorance on Facebook. I'm Vaccine the Dream. You can find me everywhere as Vaccine the Dream. Also, eventually, sometime before the end of the year, we'll be doing our first couple episodes of the Polly and Picky podcast. I got like 3 different people that want to be co-hosts. So that's going to be fun. Dre, where can they find you? And when is The World Is Yours coming back?
No Excuses the Great. It's said everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, all that. November 7th, the video for Tadahashi, one of my songs is out, is coming out. As far as The World Is Yours, we got something in the works right now with some people that I'm dealing with to start a hip hop series that's going to be all year round series dedicated to the culture. So that'll be coming out soon. I'm in talks for that right now. So be on the lookout for that. And other than that, that's it, man.
All right, people. Y'all be safe. Pray for us. We'll pray for y'all.
Bye, y'all.
I don't got a video today.